Hey, I'm John. Welcome to Mr. G's Workbench. How about we go off the books for a few minutes? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. So today we're going to do a segment of Off the Books. If you're familiar with it, Off the Books is where I do a post-build review of a model that I did not do a build video for on the channel. And today is a first for me. It's a Formula One car, namely the McLaren MP4/8 Ford. The kit is from Tamiya. It's in 1/20th scale. And man, what a blast I had building this. If I haven't convinced you at the end of this video to go out and build a Formula One car, there's something wrong with me. So I was inspired by a channel on YouTube called Scale Model Build Channel. And Tama is the builder on that channel. Not only is he a talented builder, he's also a talented video maker. His videos are just so much fun to watch. After watching his entire catalog, I was inspired to pick up a Formula One kit and try it for myself. I picked up this McLaren Ford primarily because I had seen this car before and I think it looks cool. One of the first things you find out is the sponsor is Marlboro cigarettes. For some reason, Tamiya doesn't give you any cigarette manufacturer decals in any of their car kits. So I had to pick up third-party decals, and I'll get back to that. You open the box, and it's standard Tamiya, beautifully molded parts, great engineering, and the parts count, speaking of, was pretty low. It wasn't like a huge parts count. The instructions in here, sometimes Tamiya instructions can be a little frustrating. These were actually pretty clear for the most part. No problems, which kind of led into the notion of it being a fun build. The assembly was terrific, hassle-free. I'd say 99% of the parts fit together well. No wrestling. It's easy to figure out where things go. That was very satisfying, led to a really great experience. Moving on from that was the painting. Painting was good. After building a zillion airplanes and military vehicles, everything is either gray, green, or brown, or some combination of the three. So it was a lot of fun to paint something red and white, like gloss red and white. The white color on the car is it's Tamiya flat white. Didn't matter if it was gloss or flat, because ultimately you're gonna gloss coat to do the decals and polish it out. Everything I used was basically Tamiya colors. The red was from Ammo. Ammo, I didn't even realize, Ammo makes car colors for racing, and it's called Cobra Motor Paints, and they had a McLaren red. It was as good quality as their other paints, easy to use. I didn't have any hassles with paints or anything. Then for clear coat, this was another first for me. I got this Mr. Color GGX UV cut, and it's a clear UV cut gloss, or gross as they say on the bottle. This stuff is thick. You have to thin it out, but man, it goes on great. I thought I was gonna have to polish out with some high grit sanding sponges. I was ready for it. I had them because Tama told me to get them in his videos. Honestly, I didn't do a lot of polishing with sanding sponges. More of, I wiped it down. The finish was smooth. I didn't want to tamper with it. It looked fine. The next one, I'll probably get a little more in depth into polishing and stuff. The decals, as I mentioned earlier, the decals that come in the kit, first of all, they looked a little old at this point. They were starting to show their age. They don't have the Marlboro markings and stuff. So I went online. Most of the people who make decals for this kit were out of stock. And I wound up having to go with I'm not going to lie, some hinky decal company in Hong Kong. They definitely aren't factory printed decals. I'm sure he's using some kind of printing, setup. The clarity of the decals was good. Some of the decals could have been a little sharper. The reds that he uses don't match Marlboro, the McLaren red. not the Marlboro red color. It was a little too fluorescent red, but it's what I had, so I used it. Overall, they all went down well, hassle-free again. The tire decals, Tamiya gives you markings for the sidewalls of the tires, and I've never used decals like this before. You cut them out. There's paper over the top of them. You peel them off the backing. You lay them on the sidewall of the tire, and then you wet the paper that's covering them. And after you wet that paper, you just leave it for a few seconds, and you can peel that top paper off. And they look terrific. I was bowled over by this. You know, again, it was every step of the process was so hassle-free. It was just a lot of fun from beginning to end. By the way, the car was driven by Michael Andretti. The only thing that you have to do, which if you've built military models, you've done before anyway, was you had to make an antenna for the front cowling out of stretched sprue. That took like 2 seconds. The only other thing I would mention in closing, in line with the Tamiya excellent engineering, was where the engine intakes are. All the, you have the 8 cylinders, 8 intakes facing upward. Then you have some kind of induction hood that goes over that. It channels that air into the intakes. That induction hood goes over the intakes, drops into place, no glue needed, and then you put the monocoque, as it's called. The monocoque cowling goes over the entire assembly and snaps into place. It was the only mistake I made on the whole kit. I mistook the tabs that hold that cowling cover in. I mistook those for flash and cut them off. So I had to make new ones out of strip styrene, and it still worked out well. What a cool kit. What a great experience. If you haven't built a Formula One car from Tamiya, I highly recommend it. And with that, I will leave you with that notion. They make a series of these cars. You can find them on eBay. You can even find them in some online stores. I think Scale Hobbyists still had a couple in stock. They can be hard to find, but well worth it. I picked up a couple in Japan on my recent trip. We'll be talking more about those at some point. I will be doing a Formula One build on the channel. For those of you that just tune in for the military stuff, I hope you'll indulge me in this one piece of entertainment. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you for the next build. Take care. Stay well. I'll see you then.